Hope you're doing well today. I want to speak to you about love. We're going to be in chapter 22 in the book of Matthew. We're going to look at verses 37 through 39 about love. It says, Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Verse 40 says, On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. That first one that he mentions, you shall love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. It's talking about with everything that is within us should love the Lord. And it says that that's what God asked all believers in their devoted love. And this love requires an attitude where God is first, and he is so valued and so esteemed that we truly long for his love. We truly long with a love deep in our heart to reach out to him and to give him our all, to make him number one in our life. And that's what God should be and God demands. He said, you shall have no other gods before me. He said, I should be the only God that you worship and you love. Our love to God must be wholeheartedly, dominating, and a love inspired by his love to us. He loved us so much that he gave his only begotten Son to die upon a cross that we could be forgiven. That means that we should love him with everything that is within us, and God should be number one. Love to God includes a personal attachment of allegiance and loyalty to him, a faith that is firm, unwavering, never changing. In other words, growing deeper in our love to him every day. God must be number one. And the second one, he said, is to love thy neighbor as thyself. You know, people, well, who's my neighbor? Well, the neighbor is every person that is alive upon the face of this earth. It's not the one that lives beside you, behind you, in front of you. It is every person, including those that hate us, those that have used us, misused us, those that have abused us. The Bible says we are to love each and every one of them, just as we love ourselves. And that's what God requires. The believer's enemy must be loved by him, and we must show them a love. So how can we win them if we don't love them? How can we win them to the Lord if we don't show them kindness? And Jesus knew that. If our love for God is real, our love for each other will be real. That's the truth. You can't love God and hate your brother. The Bible says that's a sin if you hate your brother. So today, if we love God as truly as we say we do, then we must love every woman, man, boy, and girl that walks upon the face of this earth. We must be willing to help this one as much as that one. We can't show favoritism. We can't call them, as they say, because Jesus never did when he walked upon the face of the earth. Jesus loved every person that he met. He did as good for one as he did for the other. He set the example that you and I today must love our neighbor by. And I pray today that God is number one in your life and that you love him with everything that is within you. And I pray that you love every person today upon the face of this earth with your heart, and you love them enough that you would witness to them about Christ and try to win them to the Lord. I pray today that God will bless you, let his light shine through you today,